Don't cry, buddy. I've got you. The words came from a stranger. She knelt beside the sobbing boy on the sidewalk, his tiny hands trembling over a bicycle that lay broken like his hope. Her jeans hugged her curves, her beauty impossible to miss. But in that moment, it was her kindness that made people stare. She didn't hesitate, didn't look around for help. She just dropped to her knees on the hot pavement and started examining the twisted bike chain like it was the only thing in the world that mattered. 2 houses down, behind the tinted windows of a parked SUV, a man watched. Silent. Still. Eyes locked on the scene unfolding before him like a movie he didn't know he needed. That was his son, his only child, crying on the sidewalk. And the woman beside him. She wasn't a neighbor. She wasn't family. She was a stranger. A stranger in tight-fitted jeans, with a warmth in her voice that soothed a child who'd been screaming minutes before. The woman wiped sweat from her brow, still crouched beside the boy. "What happened?" she asked gently. "My chain came off," he sniffled, "and I fell. My knee hurts." She gave a soft chuckle. "You know how many times I've fallen off a bike. Let me tell you about the time I went flying into a rose bush." The boy's crying slowed. He looked up at her through tear-blurred lashes, then let out a surprised giggle. She smiled and turned back to the bike, fingers working fast. Her nails were done, her makeup flawless. But she didn't care about getting dirty. She only cared about fixing that bike. And slowly, piece by piece, she did. Inside the car, the father's jaw clenched. He wasn't used to this. His ex had left 2 years ago, and raising a kid alone had hardened him. He didn't cry when his son scraped a knee, didn't coo or coddle. Life was tough. His boy needed to be tougher. But now, watching this woman, this total stranger, show more patience and empathy than he ever had, something cracked inside him. She stood up slowly, wiping her hands on her jeans. "Try it now," she said with a wink. The boy hopped on, wobbled, pushed off, rode 5 feet without falling, then 10, then 20. "It works," he shouted, beaming. The woman laughed. She waved as he rode circles in the driveway. That's when the father stepped out of the car. His boots hit the sidewalk with quiet intensity. The woman turned, startled, her smile faltered. Is he your son?" she asked. He nodded. "Yeah, I saw everything. I was watching from the car." There was an awkward pause. I wanted to say thank you," he said, voice rough. Not many people would have stopped. She shrugged. He was crying. "I couldn't just walk by." He stared at her. "Most people do." She didn't respond, just gave a small, tired smile. "I didn't know how to fix it," he admitted suddenly. "The bike, I was going to take him home and tell him to deal with it. He cries a lot, you know." "He's a kid," she said simply. "They're allowed to cry." Those words hit him harder than he expected. He looked at his son, now grinning, riding in circles, and felt shame creep up his spine. "Look," she said, brushing her hands off, "you don't have to thank me, really." "No," he said, stepping forward, "I do." And then, almost against his own nature, he added, "You reminded me of something. Something I forgot." "What's that?" He looked at his son, that he needs love just as much as discipline, that tears don't make him weak, and that maybe I don't always have to be the strong one. There was silence, and then, slowly, the woman reached out her hand. He took it. "You're doing okay," she said softly. "Being there counts for a lot." He nodded, voice thick. "I hope so." As the boy biked past them again, he yelled, "Dad! Look, I'm going so fast." The man smiled. "I see you, son. I see you." And for the first time in a long time, he meant it. Because sometimes it takes a stranger to fix more than just a bicycle. Sometimes they fix what's broken inside you too. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.